All right. So I need everyone to turn on their listening ears. I need everyone to put on their thinking cap. Sit up straight for me and show me that we are ready for our lesson. Okay. So everyone should be having their Bibles open to John 7, verse 37, and we are going to read our theme verse for our school year. It is called Living Waters, and let's find out why. Are we ready? Okay. On the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried out, saying, "If anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. He who believes in me, as the scriptures have said, out of his heart will flow rivers of living water." So listen to this part one more time. If anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. Does that mean that we are going to go to Jesus and we're going to be like, "Can I have some water, please? May I have a Coke? May I have a smoothie?" Is that what we're going to ask? No, right? When it says, if anyone thirsts, what does that mean? Is that a physical thirst or a spiritual thirst? Spiritual, that is correct. So what does that mean if we're spiritually thirsty? Can someone tell me what that means? Yes, that is correct. So if it is a spiritual thirst, that means that we are asking Jesus into our heart because we need him. We need Jesus. And so we are asking him to come into our bodies and so that we can flow out his image into everybody else, okay? So if we are asking Jesus to come into our hearts, because right here it says, out of his heart will flow rivers of living water. Does that mean that we get to keep it to ourselves? No, right? That means that we need to be doers of Jesus. And that's what we've been learning in Bible, that we need to apply his word into everybody, right? So we can't just read the Bible and say, "Yep, that's what you're supposed to do," and then not even be doers of it, right? We need to actually have actions and be disciples and doers of Jesus, okay? And so today we are going to create our own living water, okay? And can you guys tell me, what are different types of living waters? We've been learning about this in science, so can anyone tell me the different types of living waters? Oceans, what else? Lakes, that is good. And what's another one? It's in our memory, or it's in our theme verse. Rivers, good. Okay, so today in art, we are going to make our own river, okay? But I need you guys to follow while I do it, okay? Because there's going to be multiple steps, and if you do them too fast, you're not going to do it correctly, all right? So I am going to pass out paper and a pencil, and you guys are going to do it with me. So echo as I say this. I will follow along. I will not work ahead. Okay, are we ready? So does everyone have their pencil? Yes? Okay, so here we go. So we are going to make lines like waves. Okay, so I don't want them to be so big on the whole entire paper. I just want it to be this lower half, okay? So you can make your lines a little curvy. You can have little points. You can do whatever you would like. Are we ready? Okay. Okay, did everyone do that? Can everybody see what mine looks like? Perfect. I'm going to do two more. So I'm going to make this one a little bit closer. And then I'm going to make a bigger one. Okay, so I made my waves a little pointy. And in our waves, does it have some sea creatures? Yeah, so if you would like to draw like a fish or a turtle, whatever you would like to draw, you may put that in there, okay? So I think I'm going to draw a little turtle because turtles are my favorite animal. Perfect. What did you guys draw? A fish? Someone draw some coral? That is awesome. Okay, so now that we have done this, we are going to draw a sun. but it's only going to be half a circle because it's going to be like a sunset. Okay, so I want you guys to look as I do it, and then you guys can do it. Are you ready? Okay. So it's just half a circle. So you're going to start on one side, draw it all the way to the other side, like half a circle. Don't draw underneath because we can't see the bottom side. Okay? And then we're kind of missing some stuff up here. Our sun needs to have some sun rays, okay? So when you draw your lines, I don't want them to be super close because then that's going to look like a hot mess. But if we draw some spaces, that will look nice and pretty when we are ready to paint it, okay? See how I'm doing it? Perfect. Okay, so now that we have done this, I am going to hand out some water paint, okay? So everyone's going to get their own water paint, and they are going to get their own cup, okay? And while you are working, you get to paint this any color that you want. But what is our water usually? Right, blue, so you can do different shades of blue. Your sun, what color are our suns usually? Good, they have some yellow, maybe like a hint of orange. Maybe you can put a little bit of red to make it a deeper orange and yellow. You can do a pattern. You can color your creatures any color that you would want. Okay, so while we are doing this, we need to have fun with what? Focus, that is correct. And we need to have self-control. That is good. So while we are doing this, I am going to have you guys choose whatever song that you guys want to do or play, and I'm going to have it playing, and you are able to sing, you're able to enjoy, you can talk to your neighbor, but if we are not having fun with focus, then we cannot talk anymore, okay? So let's have fun with focus as we are doing this. So I am going to give you guys some time to paint this any way that you want, and then we will have a shape. If you have any questions, please ask your partner. If your partner doesn't know, then you can come ask me. Sound good? Okay. All right, is everybody done with theirs? I finished mine. Is everybody done with theirs? Perfect. Okay, so now that everyone has finished theirs and it's all dried up, we are going to get our black marker and we are going to outline it, okay? Are you ready? So watch, I see my pencil line, and I'm just going to outline my pencil line. Okay, does everyone see how I did that? Yeah, I'm going to show you one more time, but let's do it with the sun ray. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this top wave so you can see it, and then I'm going to just draw a straight line. It's okay if you don't get it perfect because we can erase the lines later, okay? But try your very best to follow your line because that's kind of how you painted it. Perfect. How are you guys doing? Good? Perfect. All right, mine is almost done. How is yours, guys? Good. Let's see. And do. Okay, so I kind of messed up on my line, so I'm going to get my eraser a little later and I'm going to erase it. So it's okay because we're not perfect and we're going to make mistakes. So you are able to erase it when you're all finished. And when you're done, it should look something like this. And this is going to be our reminder all year that we are to have living waters through us. So before we finish and before we go to lunch and get some yummy food, I want you guys to take out a piece of paper or take out your discipleship journal, and I want you to complete the day for Thursday. And for Thursday, it says, what does this verse mean to you, and how can you apply it to your life? When you are finished writing 3 sentences, how many sentences? 3. And a complete sentence is a capital letter, a complete thought, and a punctuation. When you have all of those 3 things in your sentences, you are able to put it away. You can grab your lunch, and you may read a book quietly. Sound good? Okay, let's get started.